Hi, in this video we will take a look at the Essentials Producer Pack Volume 1 for Bitwig Studio. Let's take the tour! Okay, so this is the Producer Pack, the Essentials Producer Pack Volume 1 for Bitwig Studio. It's a pack that I've compiled with a lot of presets for the Phase 4 polysynth, sampler and the drum machine of Bitwig. And at the core of the library we have a kit that I call the Essentials Producer Kit. And let's first take a listen to the kit. Yeah, so that's a little taste of what's featured in this the Essentials Producer Kit. The hi-hats and cymbals are sampled from my Pearl Master Custom Kit. It's Zildjian cymbals. And if we look at the kicks, we have a selection of kicks. And if you load up this Essentials Producer Kit, you can select the kick. There are 4 kicks in this kit, and you can just by dragging this slider, this knob, you can select which kind of kick you want for your track. And the same thing goes for the snare. So you have a bunch of kicks and snares to select from. And for the hi-hats we have 7 layers that are round robin or randomized, so you get a more organic feeling to your hi-hats. The same thing goes for the open hi-hat. It also has 7 layers of round robin. You can see the randomized dice here going wild, selecting different samples. Then we have some cymbals. We also have 3 cymbals in this kit. Then we have 4 toms in the kit. We have some hi-hat foot. We have a clap and some percussive stuff. So it's a quite cool starter kit if you're producing songs. Let's go through a few presets from this pack. First off, we have a bass called Colossal Bass. And we have some 808 basses. Then we have a Reese bass. And on this preset you can also adjust if you want stereo and if you want an amplifier. another preset called Galvan C64. A little bit of retro. And we have an epic soul lead. Then we have a drone. And in this pack we also have a frame drum. Good for ethnic and epic tracks. Then we have a growl bass. If you're doing dubstep. Then we have a pad that I call the Gundar pad. Hammer it in. We have a sweet chord. Tiny monk balls. A quite weird one. Cinematic pulse. And on all these presets you have a lot of controls preset up for the patch. An FM bass. A more metallic bass. And these two are made with the FM4. Then we have some ambient noise that you can layer on top of your tracks. Then we have an Asian blown flute, which is a preset with the Phase 4 and the FM4. Then we have a music box, and this music box is very cool because we have a few random modulators that randomly turns some of these metallic samples on and off, so you get quite organic metallic sound. It's not sounding the same all the time. There's a setting here for the sine wave, so you can set the offset where the sine wave should play. So that's a little bit long. Okay, so that's the music box. And then we have some voice pads. Wide bass patch. and the patch called Galleon Lead. So you have a lot of control on that patch. Some more dubstep basses. Another bass patch, Bassutural. A bipluck. Okay, and an epic pad. And a pad called the Fez pad. Some frequency modulated bells. Then we have the hollow bird pluck. It's a very sweet patch. Then we have the key bell. Then we have a muffled kick. Yeah, and then we have this Sine Vibra lead. And a squarish lead. Then we have this tender pad. An Asian flute created with the Phase 4. We have an Action ARP. And a Dream pad. Graveless. High mount, it's a pad. The house bass. We have a low fee bass. Some mid-range chords for future bass. With some noise sweep. plug starter. Stabby. A sub bass. A saw initialized patch, which is your basic super saw with a lot of controls. And some synth stabs with the arpeggio. Yeah, so this is a great all-round package for music producers, and it will be available on my Morning Dew Media web shop in the coming days, so watch out for it. Now you can go ahead and watch my next video on more sound design tips in Bitwig Studio. Please subscribe if you're new and press the bell icon, and see you soon. Bye bye!